Hey, what's up, guys? Staying here from Rocky Creek. So I'm in the car because I just got home from helping out a friend this morning. But while I've been doing that, Mrs. Rocky Creek has been prepping the kids so we could go do what's become a tradition for our family. So I want to bring you all along because it's a great thing that we love to do every year. We do it once a year, and it ends up being a great benefit to us. But I think what's most important to this and why I decided to share this with you was really for two reasons. Is number one is to show you you don't have to do everything on your homestead if you can find people who can provide for some of the areas that you're unable to at the current time or will ever be able to. But the more important thing is that when you look back on your childhood growing up and you think about things that stick in your mind, usually stuff that may not have been labeled as a tradition, but you may have done annually or regularly, are some of the memories that you always have. Even sometimes there were things that in life that you didn't enjoy as much at different times, but you still look back on the times that y'all had together as a family. And majority of the time, the kids enjoy going. Down the road, looking back on it, it's very rare that someone complains about a tradition that their family has. And if anything, they miss it once it's gone. So come along with us as we do one of our annual traditions and go to a beautiful farm where we're going to end up picking organic blueberries that we can have here on our farm. So let me go in here. Let's get Mrs. Rocky Creek. Let's get the kids. Let's get loaded up and let's go. What are we going to go get today?
Blueberries.
How many?
I don't know.
You don't know?
A lot of them.
5-gallon bucket full?
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't need that many. You want to go pick some babies?
Okay.
Okay. You don't get to go get babies. They said no dogs allowed. But we let you have some when we get back. All right, guys, get ready to load up. You want to go get some babies?
Okay.
You want to go pick some babies?
Okay.
That's what this boy loves, blueberries, and he calls them babies. Every time when we eat, he'll eat a little bit of his dinner and then immediately, babies, babies? You like babies? Yeah, outside.
Well,
So Mrs. Rocky Creek is very intense about this blueberry picking. She wants everybody getting and going because the place we go to is a fairly small place compared to other blueberry farms in the area. And they do picking in waves, and once there's not enough left, they shut it down, wait till some more ripen up, and then they pick some more. So I think she's pretty worried we're gonna get there. It's opening weekend and there ain't gonna be any when we get there. But you never know till you go. So let's go and let's hope for the best. So guys, we are officially here at the Woodalls Blueberries in Cray County, Virginia. Hopefully you can see behind me there is where all the blueberry patches are, but it's a beautiful piece of property out here. It takes us about an hour or so to get out here, but you park across the road here. It's family owned and operated, and from here you go across and you pick it all up and you bring them over here, and it's very reasonably priced. The babies, you want to go get the babies?
okay.
So yeah, let's go get our buckets and let's start picking. Little Madison got her little mini bucket. I got my gallon bucket. Mrs. Rocky Creek back there taking up the tail end with her bucket. I think she was ready to knock people over to get out here, but we'll check it out. So they still got a lot of ripening to go.
You want to get the ones.
That's not our row. We gotta go to 3. So how he does it is he doesn't do full-on picking. They end up telling you which rows you go to and give you a certain area, which helps out because it doesn't keep people from crowding on top of each other, and it kind of helps them keep up with the ripening stage, and I think it probably helps protect their plants too. So we got row 3, so we're gonna see what we can get.
Yeah? Mom, there's like a pink one.
Just grab the blue ones.
Your mouth watering? You can eat it. Watch. Yeah.
It's not a race. Take your time.
You gonna pick them? You gonna pick some?
They like just fall in your hands.
I know.
I always got to taste test one.
Is there more?
Oh yeah, that's way better than a grocery store. Blueberry. Almost have a tartness to them.
Not the color.
Come here, babe. What's that? You get your baby? Oh. That's a lot on that cluster, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna be able to eat all these?
No.
What do you think we should make with all these?
Pie.
Some pie?
Uh-huh.
Some blueberry pie?
Uh-huh.
When they're ripe, man, they really just like fall off. I think I smushed one.
You got a smush them?
I got two that are like kind of
Mine.
overly ripened, and I got a baby.
That's mine. Griffin just likes mine.
Griffin, you're gonna eat them till you die.
Griffin, you ran out of blueberries? You got some of these have little ants on them.
Delicious.
No more blueberries? No more blueberries.
Come here, buddy. You want some?
No, he's gonna eat them off the ground. He's eating them off the ground.
He don't care. That boy loves some blueberries.
And you want to make sure they're really blue.
Careful, buddy. Is Griffin picking some babies?
I found a stick.
Is he actually picking them or is he just eating
We're
them?
working on the picking aspect. He's having fun though. That's all.
Can you show him how to do
I
it?
have. Griffin, look. You want to pick one off of this? Oh, can you get that one? It just fell. You pick that one up. You put it in the bucket. Or eat it.
And just eat it on the ground. Ooh. Oh, there's a stem on that one.
That's all right. We'll go through them anyway and get all the stems off.
All filled up. So guys, we ended up with 2 1-gallon bucketfuls, and we'll probably come back again later on in the season when they have some more. But we're excited about getting these. These are all organically raised, no chemicals. Actually, Mrs. Rocky Creek had a tick on her, and some other people were getting ticks. And you know, it's just part of the course when stuff isn't sprayed heavily. Is you get some pests that you don't like to have. But nonetheless, good thing about these people too is that they didn't even go up on prices this year. They actually said that they didn't feel a need to. It's based off of what everybody else is dealing with. And they thought one thing, staying consistent price would be better. So I think they're like $13 or so per gallon, might be $13.50, which I'm sorry, $13 for this bucket is a far better price than them 2 little containers I get at the grocery store for around $10 in total. So I'll do this all day, much better tasting. I think Griffin ate enough that we'll probably change 12 diapers on the way home. But nonetheless, we're gonna go get these things paid for, and then we'll be back with you once we get back home.
He's like, I just love them.
What are you doing? Are you stealing my berries? What are you doing, Blueberry Bandit?
No, he's taking handfuls.
I know he is. He's taking them around them. So guys, we're back at the house, and all I do when I get these things home is I just rinse them off real good, because you'll find some little bugs here or there. A little bit of dirt and stuff will come off of them, and I just give them a quick wash because I'll wash them further when I actually use them. And then I like to use quart size freezer bags, and I try to do it to where they're like sort of flat, maybe not quite a single layer, maybe a little more than that, but as close as I can. And so what I ended up with was 19 quart size bags, and then one little container that just has some extra. The goose is apparently excited about the blueberries. But what we'll end up doing with these is we'll end up keeping about 2 or 3 bags fresh in the fridge, and we'll use those up very quickly, whether in muffins, for snacking.
Muffins.
I may even give my hand at dehydrating a little bit of them, just because I've never dehydrated a blueberry.
And I want to make a pie.
And where I was going to get to, as she's already said multiple times, is that what we'll end up doing, we'll freeze the bulk of it, and of those that get froze, 2 things that we will definitely do is, number 1 is we will make some blueberry jam. We made blueberry jam for the first time about 2 years ago, and we absolutely loved it. I did a blueberry and a strawberry that year, and also a salted melon. And the blueberry, though, we loved. Everybody loved it, and we ran out of blueberry jam super fast. So we're definitely going to make some blueberry jam with some of this, and then with some of them too, we will make Madison some form of a blueberry pie. So guys, I hope you enjoyed coming along today. This just what I tried to tell you in the beginning of the video is that you don't have to grow everything that you need. It's okay if other people grow stuff and you go get it. You know, would I love to be 100% self-sufficient every way, form, or fashion? Well, absolutely, especially in today's world where there's concerns about supply issues, quality control issues, you know, just the money that stuff is costing anymore. Yes, I would love to, but the reality is that I have 17 years into a career. My wife has a career. We have kids. And when we started this, it's just not feasible for us to just drop what we're doing and expect everything to work out. So we're doing the best we can with what time we got and what we're able to do with what we have. And that's where I go back to saying something is always better than nothing. If you can grow a few raised beds, that is a small percentage that you have that is your own, that you can claim ownership of and have control over it fully. And that is better than having nothing and just throwing in the towel. And not only that, we went out here, and actually this was probably the most fun we've had when we've gone. The berries were great. We picked them super fast. Watching Griffin run all over the place. That boy is a blueberry fanatic. I mean, I've not seen, the whole time I'm trying to bag these, he's stealing them left and right by the handfuls. And, you know, to see a kid with a love like that for blueberries, Madison was almost the exact same way the first time we took her. Not quite as extreme, but still had the love for blueberries like that. But everybody had a great time. We were glad to take you along with us. But do something that has a benefit to your family, both physically and in forms of memories that you can create. And the great thing is we had a memory getting these things today, but we'll continue to remember that for years to come, and especially when we go to put these things to use, because we can say, remember when we went and picked those blueberries? Remember when Griffin was acting crazy and running all over the place? You know, all that kind of good stuff comes with it. So, you know, homesteading is not just about raising your own food. It's also about making a better family dynamic. And although this wasn't on our homestead, we had the ability to go get it, and for that we're thankful. So guys, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We hope everybody's been doing great, and guys, we'll see you here very soon on one of our next episodes. Thanks guys.